Hello and welcome to another 380th how-to video. In this video, I shall explain a 40 alpha and how to complete it. Let's get started. Before we begin, a brief description of a 40 alpha is that it is essentially a record of the member completing a drill weekend. For this video, I will explain how to complete a 40 alpha for a RUTA. You will receive this form sometime during your RUTA with most of it filled out, but for this video, I will be explaining each block briefly. The order this will most likely be signed in will be the authorizing official, filling and signing, then the member filling and signing, and last the supervisor filling and signing. In block 1, it will have your rank, your name, your social security number, your unit's address, and your email. The second part of block 1 will be about your pay. You want to be paid, so pay will be checked. Instead of specialty pay for being a specialty career field, if you're in a dangerous location, or maybe for some other reason. Then check the type of training that this is for, so for a RUTA, the training period and reschedule will be checked. In block 2, it will contain the days you are going to RUTA and list your hours worked, number of points, and the training location and any extra remarks. Since we are only rescheduling one UTA, we'll be putting down 2 days and the corresponding duty hours worked. You will be most likely working 8 hours, and for those 8 hours, you will be earning 2 points per day. After that, it will list where you're training at and or any remarks. Then this part will be where the member will list his name and his phone number, and then sign. In block 3, this is describing that if you are working 8 hours or more a day, that you can receive 3 meals for free at the DFAC or where you are directed to get food at. Note, if you are working less than 8 hours or are an officer, you must pay for the food. So in this case, we'll be saying that we are working for 8 hours or more with no lodging. The authorizing official will either be the unit commander or a representative appointed. In block 4, it states that making false claims will end up with penalties, and by signing this form, the member and their supervisor will verify that the day was completed for all days listed in section 2. This will be where your supervisor will list his name and sign. In block 5, it states that the supervisor will send a copy to the reserve pay office. The supervisor will then keep a copy for himself, send a copy to the member, and send a copy to lodging. And with that, this explains a 40 alpha in detail on how to complete it. Thanks for watching.